Graduate. I know I am. So, it's been 4 years since I left Guam to enter my new life as a terrified, inexperienced, immature Fisher freshman. Only now have I realized how far I've come, and I'm sure that there's a lot more that I will have to discover. As a freshman, the aspect of college life that terrified me the most was the constant, numerous unknowns. And yet, even though as a senior, I am entering the unknown once again, this time I am not afraid, because I know that God is with me. So much has happened since freshman year. There have been so many high highs and so many low lows. I've gotten A's and I've gotten F's. Just joking. I have made friends and I have lost loved ones. I have said hello and I have said goodbye, sometimes in the same sentence. But throughout it all, throughout the good times and the bad, God has been with me. God has led me to a new and deep understanding about the interconnectedness of us all. He has given me the insight into His great gift of compassion. I have learned to appreciate and respect the wisdom of God's presence in other religious traditions. And it is on that note that I would like to read a passage from His Holiness the 13th Dalai Lama about compassion and the individual. In the words of the Dalai Lama, one great question underlies our entire experience, whether we think about it consciously or not. What is the purpose of life? I have considered this question and would like to share my thoughts in the hope that they may be of direct, practical benefit to all who read them. I believe that the purpose of life is happiness. From the moment of birth, every human wants happiness and does not want suffering. Neither social conditioning, nor education, nor ideology affect this. From the very core of our being, we simply desire contentment. I don't know whether the universe, with its countless galaxies, stars, and planets, has a deeper meaning or not, but at the very least, it is clear that we humans who live on this earth face the task of making a happy life for ourselves. Therefore, it is important to discover what will bring about the greatest degree of happiness. For a start, it is possible to divide every kind of happiness and suffering into two categories: mental and physical. Of the two, it is the mind that exerts the greatest influence on us. Unless we are either greatly ill or deprived of basic necessities, our physical condition plays a secondary role in life. If the body is content, we virtually ignore it. If the mind, however, registering every event, no matter how small, hence, we should devote our most serious effort to bring about mental peace. From my own limited experience, I have found that the greatest degree of inner tranquility comes from the development of love and compassion. The more we care for the happiness of others, the greater our own sense of well-being becomes. Cultivating a close, warm, welcoming feeling for others automatically puts the mind at ease. This helps remove whatever fears or insecurities we may have and gives us the strength to cope with any obstacle we encounter. It is the ultimate source of success in life. As long as we live in this world, we are bound to encounter problems. If at such times we lose hope and become discouraged, we diminish our ability to face difficulties. If, on the other hand, we remember that it is not just ourselves, but everyone who has undergone suffering, this more realistic perspective will increase our determination and capacity to overcome troubles. Indeed, with this attitude, each new obstacle can be seen as yet another valuable opportunity to improve our minds. Thus, we can strive gradually to become more compassionate. That is, we can develop both genuine sympathy for others' suffering and the will to help remove their pain. As a result, our own serenity and inner strength will increase. And those are the words of His Holiness.